Yo, what is up guys? This is Pedro here, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about if the Washington football team should consider signing ex-Giants cornerback Deandre Baker, and I'm also going to be giving you guys 3 safety options that the Washington football team should consider to replace Deshazor Everett, who does have a high ankle sprain. So if you guys are new, subscribe for Washington and NFL content. So let's get right into the video, and remember, check out House of Hoodies. Use code Pedro for 15% off. It'll be the first link in the description and in the comments. Okay, so first we'll start off with Deandre Baker, and I'm making this video because a lot of you guys did request and asked about Deandre Baker, so we'll start with him, and then we'll get into the safeties to possibly replace Deshazor Everett because of his ankle injury. So if you guys did not hear the news, Deandre Baker, all of his charges were dropped against him, so he's cleared to possibly come back to the NFL, so he can sign with a team and is eligible to do so. The NFL will keep investigating, and if that leads to the conclusion that a violation of the personal conduct policy occurred, then he could go on the commissioner's exempt list. And this wouldn't be the best fit with Washington, but we could definitely use a cornerback. And he's a rookie, or last year was his rookie year, and he was drafted in the first round. And he didn't play amazing in his rookie year, but a lot of Giants fans and analysts were saying the defense wasn't a great fit with him, and the coaching staff wasn't great, and they thought he was poised to play a lot better this year, and he actually did start playing decent at the end of the season. He allowed a 61% completion percentage, which isn't great, but it's not absolutely terrible. He did though allow 116 passer rating, which is not good at all, but he was a rookie, and we could use another cornerback either in the slot or on the outside. Especially, here's the thing that this could be relevant for us this season, is that if we want Kendall Fuller, because Kendall Fuller has played safety in the past, if we want him to replace Deshazor Everett at that free safety position for a couple of games, then you could get Deandre Baker or even another cornerback, and that could possibly work. I'm not sure if Washington would consider that, but Kendall Fuller did play a lot of not a lot, but he played some safety in Kansas City, so they could consider doing that here and, getting another cornerback to replace Fuller. That is definitely a possibility, but, definitely has some good potential. Obviously, the off-the-field things are concerning, but if he is innocent, which it looks like he is, all the charges were dropped, then I would definitely consider it. Again, though, Ron Rivera doesn't like to go, he doesn't do the big names. This is not necessarily a big name. We'll see most likely more of an off-season move if it does happen, if no teams, sign Deandre Baker by then. But, we are seeing some more developmental moves by Ron Rivera, placing or having Sadiq Charles, get that season-ending surgery now versus after the season. That shows that he's kind of moving towards the future, and maybe this is a possible move that they can do. So now on to the possible, safeties that could replace Deshazor Everett. So of course, you guys heard, or if you didn't, he suffered a high ankle sprain in Sunday's loss at Detroit. Per sources, no recovery timeline has been determined. Everett helped solidify the secondary with his hard-hitting style. Washington already lost Landon Collins for the season. So, yeah, Everett had a couple good games. He struggled a bit in a couple games, but, definitely I much rather have Deshazor Everett than Troy Apke. Guys, Troy Apke, he is just not good at all, not great in coverage, and one of the worst tacklers I have ever seen. Takes the worst angles. We already know how bad Troy Apke is, and we really don't want to watch Troy Apke start another game for us, and that most likely is going to happen this week against the Bengals, and that is disappointing and concerning because, they got some really good receivers, and, Joe Burrow, they throw a lot, so that is going to be a little bit concerning. And, high ankle sprain, I'm not sure necessarily what that recovery is. Could be a couple weeks, could be more, who knows. I know Saquon had one last year and he missed a bit, but yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do at that position. And yeah, so let's go to three potential, options. And the first one, this is so obvious. This is the most obvious one, and that is Eric Reid. I mean, we already offered him a practice squad spot, and that's when we were, we weren't really desperate for a safety. I mean, we wanted to see what Cameron Curl and Deshazor Everett could do. And, Cameron Curl had his moments. He did struggle a little bit in those two starts, in these last two games. And same with Deshazor Everett. But now with Deshazor Everett, hurt, I would really strongly, consider offering Eric Reid, or at least another veteran safety that can come in here and play. I would offer them a spot on this roster, because even if you're not necessarily trying to win it all right now, like obviously not win the Super Bowl, but trying to win the division, you still don't want your defense to, their development to hinder because the safety keeps on getting beat over the top. You don't want that to happen. So at least someone that can be solid, and Eric Reid can definitely do that. Last year with the Panthers, 16 games, over 100 tackles, 4 sacks, and his coverage wasn't the best, but that was kind of an off year for him. The couple years before that, he was doing pretty decent in coverage, so I definitely consider signing him or another veteran free safety, strong safety, whatever it is, because I really do think Cameron Curl can play a little bit of free safety. He does see things better from the back end, so that's what I would try to do, sign a veteran free safety. And Eric Reid would probably be on the top of the list because he's one of the best available options on the market. So the next guy, I've been talking about him for a while, Reshad Jones, and played 4 games last year, and I think he had an injury, but before then, in 2018, had 3 interceptions, 68 tackles, a pretty solid, coverage guy. 2017, over 100 tackles, 1.5 sacks, 2 interceptions. The Pro Bowl a couple years, solid tackler, and again, just a veteran guy that you can bring in there that he's gonna do the job. And we do sign a veteran safety, maybe we don't, but I think if we want to contend for the NFC East title, which I'm not going to say that right. I'm not going to talk about the playoffs right now until we win a game, but if he wants to do that, then signing a veteran free safety is the way to go. And the third option is Tony Jefferson, safety for the Ravens last year. Pretty solid guy. Last year played 5 games. Year before, 2018, 70 total tackles, 1 interceptions. And, he's solid in coverage. And again, like I said, with all these 3 guys, they're all veterans who have played a bunch of seasons in the NFL. Tony Jefferson, 2013 to 2019. Reshad Jones, 2010 to 2019. Eric Reid, 2013 to 2019. So all of them have a bunch of experience and would, be a good thing. I would like them to sign a veteran free safety. And that's it for the safeties, but we'll see about Deandre Baker. Again, I highly doubt anything happens, but again, you guys were asking me about this, and it would be interesting, and he has some potential, and it could be a player that we develop in the future. And again, if he is innocent, completely innocent, then I would definitely consider. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please smash that like button, subscribe if you guys are new, and turn on those post notifications so you never miss a video. And let me know any video suggestions you guys have in the comments. Do you guys want to see another mock draft this week, or would you guys prefer that to be next week? Thanks for watching, and peace.